Do you have to like find the range?
So what would be u resolving vertically?
Um, 10? No, it's up.
So up
10 cos the 10
sine, isn't it?
for horizontal.
I think this over here should be cos. Cos is across, isn't it?
That's horizontal, isn't it?
So if we're doing vertically, it would be 10 sine 30.
Is it?
Opposite over hypotenuse.
Oh, wait, hang on. So we've got adjacent and horizontal is cos, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
I
So
thought
then
we
this one
were.
is sine.
Are we resolving upwards?
So I said let's find the height first.
What's that? S equals S.
So that's just what we're trying to find.
So which way are we resolving? For up. Up. Okay, so S equals. We don't know. Well, no, we don't know. U equals 10 sine 30. B equals 0. A equals 9.8. And T minus 7.8, yeah. And T we don't know.
And so we've got three things and we're finding a fourth.
So we don't have T, so we can do V squared equals U squared plus 2AS or minus 2AS? Plus 2AS. So 0 equals 10 sine 30 squared plus 2 minus 9.s. So we get 25, 0 equals 25 minus 19.6 s. I think that's 19.6. Yeah. Equals 0, and then you add the 19.6, s equals 25, s equals 25 divided by 19.6, which gives you 1.2823. Yeah.
What's the normal mode for your calculator?
Degrees.
Like, oh, I think it's crashing or something. It's not working properly. Oh, this thing.
Oh, number 1. Well, actually, no.
No, it's not. It's just crashing or something. What was 10 sine 30?
5.
Okay, so that's 25 minus 4.9s.
No, minus 19.6 s.
Oops, 19.6s.
You could not say that.
And so, solve it.
S equals 1.28.
Okay, so is that the maximum?
Do you add the 1.5?
Yeah.
$2.78
Yeah.
meter.
And you could use that to get the time if you like.
So is that the oh yeah, so maximum height is when you half the no, what? Where do I put that? Into the y?
So you could just find any Suva equation for it.
Okay, so S equals 2.78. U equals 10. We're going to do 10.
U equals, so it's, but it's at an angle of 30.
Oh, yeah. Which way are we going to resolve? Up.
You can resolve up if you like.
So 10 sine 30, which is 5. V is 0, or we don't know.
At the maximum V is 0, isn't it?
A is minus 9.8. And T, we're trying to find out. So let's do S equals UT minus half AT squared.
If you like.
So 2.78 equals 5T minus 4.9T squared. So 4.9T squared minus 5T plus 2.78 equals 4.9 minus 5, 2.78. I didn't get any real roots.
So I just used V equals U plus AT. And I think because what bothers me about that is the S starting up higher. Calculators. So what would be 10 sine 30 divided by 9.8?
.51.
Okay, so I just did that with V equals
0.
U plus AT.
Can you get 0.5 seconds?
Let's take a look. So they did this. So AT was 1.3. Where did they? So they get 2.8 for S, was it? So 2.78. So S is 2.8.
Mm-hmm.
How did they go about T? Stop messing around with calculator. So the ball hits the ground when Y is 0. Okay. So T 10 T sine 30. What did they sub that into? UT minus a half.
That's literally what we just did. And I didn't get anything.
They did plus 1.5 at the end.
And I didn't. If you go down to the next line.
Here.
Yeah.
So
that's what I did.
So UT, so 10 sine 30 T minus a half a T squared. And they added on the...
Oh, now I got solutions.
You did get solutions.
Wait, why did they do plus 1.5?
Because we were started 1 point up. Find this. Find the
because we didn't we just do... We did 5t minus 4.9t squared equals 1.5.
If you are looking at it this way, then it would be equal to minus 1.5. I think that's what it is.
Why?
If you are comparing them, so where you start from, if you compare it to the bottom, then it would be minus 1.5 when it hits the bottom.
Oh, because it's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So if you're resolving upwards, then that's minus 1.5. Okay. And they gave an easy thing, or is it easy? Let's see. So if you're released from a height, that's what you get. So they said the x is ut cos theta. So that is u cos theta times t. And then the y is that plus h, plus the height. Okay. Ut cos theta. And then there's some questions about it. That's fine. So this is the Excel one. I just want to see. So this one starts. This is the one that we'll look at. Alright, better do it properly. For once in my life. Okay, how do we do this?
Particle P is projected from a point origin on a horizontal plane with speed 28 and with angle of elevation after projection. Okay, so particle P is projected from point something on a horizontal plane, so we've got that plane with speed 28 and angle of, and it goes like when it says strikes a plane, does that just mean it hits the ground?
Yep.
Well, I hate when they do that. Okay, so it is 28 ms minus 1. That angle is 30. So the horizontal would be... Wait, can you draw it just so I know that you're drawing it the same way I drew it? Yeah, that's exactly how I drew it. And so horizontal is 30 cos, no, 28 cos 30.
And what is that?
30.
Is that U? Is that V?
That is U for horizontal.
Okay.
And then there's also that 28 cos 30 with the T at the end. I don't really know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's the range. I think that's how you work out the range.
Okay.
Then the vertical is, we've got 28 sine 30. What's the question? The greatest height above the plane reached by P. So that's just maximum height. Okay, so y equals 28 sine 30, which is an actual number, I reckon. So 14t minus 4.9t squared. And to get maximum height, we need to know the distance. So shall we find out the distance?
Sure.
So S equals, we don't know. U is 28 sine 30, which is 14. V is 0. A equals minus 9.8, and T we do not know. So we need something without T in it. So V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. So we have 0 equals 14 squared plus 2 minus 9.8, which is minus 19.6 s. 14 squared is 196. S equals divided by 19 equals 10. S equals 10 meters. So the greatest height above the plane reached by P. So do we put y equals 10?
Yep.
Not minus 10 or anything, just 10.
No, greatest height above is 10 meters.
Okay, so 4.9 t squared minus 14t plus 10 equals 0. So t equals 1.42 or 1.43. It's 1.4, t equals 1.4285. So t equals 1.43.
Okay, and the distance.
The time of flight. Oh, we've done that. The greatest height. Have we not even finished? The greatest height would be half of that. Have we done the distance? Have we even done the greatest height?
Didn't we say it was 10?
Oh yeah. See, the distance O to A. So that's just the range. So 28 cos 30. 28 cos 30 times 1.43. Oh, actually, I'm going to do the unrounded version. 1.4285, which is 34.6.
4.6 meters. 10 over 4.
How do they have to do that?
Yeah, it didn't strike me as correct. Okay, so the 10 part was correct. Let's go back. This bit here, just construct an equation for the time when it reaches the maximum. So 3 things you know, 1 thing you want to know.
What?
So you want the time of flight P. So you want the entire time. So you want the time from start to end. How would you go about that?
I want the entire time. What did I work out?
I'm not sure what you worked out.
We need time. Do v equals u plus 18.
Say it again, sorry?
V equals u plus 18.
Okay, so what is V at the end?
0.
You don't know that. V is 0 at the top.
Oh, I don't know then.
Okay, so for the entire thing, let's see. What if we were to resolve horizontally? So we need the distance s equals vt. No. So we could resolve vertically.
So we don't know v. U is 10 sine, which is 14.
So u would be 28. So that would be 14.
Yeah.
In that case, v.
Zero?
I think it's minus 14. It's 0 at the top, isn't it?
Where are we? Oh, minus 14. Yeah.
A?
A is minus 9.8 if we're going up.
And
T, we don't know. We're trying to find out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do v equals u plus 80. So 14 minus 14, 14 minus 9.80.
Do it.
So minus 14 is minus 28. Minus 28 divided by minus 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
2.8. So 2.9. That's the answer.
Was that the one?
Yeah. And then you just do what you did before. Second, that's quite quick.
Okay. So then do distance O to A.
10 cos 30 times 2.
I believe it was 28 cos 30, which you said was 14.
No, that's 10 sine. That's 20. I'm not even doing the right numbers. 28 is it? 28 cos 30, which is 14.3 times 2.857. 69 meters.
69 roughly meters. And there we go. 69 roughly and 2.9. So find 3 things and consider where you're starting from and where you're ending from, because you're U and you're V. Okay, let's try this. Is this the same one? Yep.
Yeah.
It's a crazy one. Okay, how about this?
I don't really like fractions and pi. I don't see pi out of that. A particle is projected from a point origin with speed v at an angle valuation of that, where tan theta is 4/3, the point O is 42.5 above a horizontal plane. The particle strikes plane at a point A 5 seconds after it's projected. Show that v equals 20. Okay, so if we draw it...
You draw it.
I can't really draw it.
Sketch it. What will it look like?
Okay, well, you draw it. So lines. And then there's a line above, down below, that goes down. Carry on that. Do you know that? No. Okay. And you can do that as well. And that right there is 42.5.
I just can't draw it. What is 42.5?
If you go onto the y-axis, that distance there from the plane is 42.5. And then as an angle of elevation, so if you do like a horizontal arrow, no, not horizontal, a diagonal arrow, like a tangent from where it starts.
Okay.
Yeah. So tan theta is 4/3. So that means opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 4 and adjacent is 3. Okay. So the hypotenuse is 5. Don't really know what that did, but okay. And the particle strikes at point 5 seconds after it's projected. Okay, so S equals 42. Do we know S? No, we don't. Do we know S?
You tell me.
No.
Nope. Well,
U
like which S? We're told the start's 42.5 above.
Well, if we're trying to figure out V, we don't know S. If we're because we're kind of like resolving diagonally. I don't really know what's happening.
My diagram might not be the best now because of that. I don't know. It's difficult to do. I'm just going to go with that. Okay, V is 20. V is the...
You're not meant to know that, I meant to get that.
Is the initial velocity?
Yeah, so
okay.
U technically is 20.
So, how do we figure that out?
See that?
How so?
So U is, we don't know. S, we don't know. V is 0.
So is this in relation to the maximum?
I reckon so.
Okay, so V is 0.
A is minus 9.8 and T is 5.
T is 5 at this point, isn't it?
I'm tired.
Uh,
Okay, so maybe we should work out resolve horizontal and vertical. Horizontally, tan theta is 4 over 3.
So what's... Okay, go on.
Oh, we don't even know V, so it's going to be like V
What is,
sine 4 over 3.
what is theta?
Tan minus 1 of that.
Yep.
That seems a bit big, but okay. So, okay, do the arrow horizontal because we're resolving horizontal. That is V cos 53.
Okay.
And then, I mean, the range. So O to A would be V cos 53 times T.
Times...
V cos 53 times T. That's just for like B. And then vertically,
So let's say you could use the maximum.
what is the maximum? F equals, yeah.
Okay, so resolving vertically.
V sine 53.
So U is V sine 53. What else?
V is 0. A equals minus 9.8 and T we don't. Oh, 5. No, 2.5.
T will be 2.5. Will it? It's not necessarily.
Oh, that's not symmetrical, is it?
Yeah.
What do? You make y equal to 0 and figure out that way, don't you? Is that how you do it? It's not symmetrical. How do you work out the maximum height?
Let's see. This is a backwards type. Okay. 0.0. So doing this, when we were doing this a second ago, you just do plus, wasn't it? Plus the s at the end. Ut minus a half at squared plus s. So ut plus a half at squared and then plus the initial s.
Which was 42.5, or the whole S. The initial S.
So that's 42.5. U is
53.
yes, V sine 53.
Times T. We have 2 unknowns.
Yes, maybe it's simultaneous equations. C squared plus that. And what is the subject of this again?
V.
V equals, yes. So the whole thing equals V. What other simultaneous equation could we use?
V sine 53. No, V cos 53t.
V cos 53t. Yes.
Just gonna look. You can't have. Oh, I don't know.
Hang on, before we do any crazy stuff. V cos theta. That's cheating.
I know, I was thinking that.
So, okay. So, another way to think of it is V cos theta.
It's 3 over 4.
Not 3 over 4, is it?
Is it over J? So 4 over 3. Oh, wait, no.
Over hypotenuse.
J's near my hypotenuse. 3 over 5 down. And then 4 over 5 plus 9.
Sine theta is 4 over 5. But hold on. Why is it V? Resolving this way, ux and uy. Resolving projection vertically. 3 over 5 V. V cos theta equals 3 over 5 V. Okay, so just times both sides by V. So cos theta is 3 over 5, so V cos theta is 3 over 5 V. Okay, so V sine theta is that. And so you can replace them. They just did the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Resolving upwards is that. They did the same as us. 4 over 5 V times 5. 5. They used T for the entire thing. T is 5 for the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, duh.
T is 5.
I know what 2 is.
There you go.
And then you just carry on what we were doing.
Yeah. So that times 5. And then you get, so that gives you 20.
Well, 80 over 4, then, yeah, 20.
Yeah, sine 53, they put it in fraction form, but you get the same thing. Okay, find the distance O to A.
BB cos 53, so 20 cos 53. Times 5?
Yeah.
60.
Seconds.
Distance meters.
Oh, whatever. Meters?
I didn't even get it right. 74? Oh, they're doing some Pythagoras theorem stuff.
Hold on. Why did our one not work? The time is 5 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so because we started up a bit higher? So S equals VT. Okay, so how could we do this one then? So if you start
Make a triangle from don't know.
So resolving horizontally.
I feel like we should make a triangle from that start point on the y-axis to the ground point.
Oh yeah, that's actually...
Oh wow. And then that part's 42.5, which you've already said, and the base part is the range. Wow, the time isn't. Oh god. Is the base part what we just worked out?
20?
No. 60.2.
Oh, I see. Sorry, the distance between O and A.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought they meant from the...
Yeah, same. Yeah, I got 73.
Oh,
So
okay.
74 meters, yeah.
Okay, so we just need to read the question. Okay,
Yeah.
so T was 5, which we should have known, and then that was that distance. Okay. This one, is it the same one? Yep.
That was stupid of us.
I blame you more.
I blame your rubbish drawing.
Okay, let's see. Which...
Particle is projected from... I swear, have you not done this now? Okay. They use the same number all the time. Oh, my pom-pom. Okay, so I'm going to draw it this time, because I'm going to be slow. Particles project from a point 0 with a speed 35 ms at an angle. Okay. Does it say it comes down? Does it come down?
Eventually it will.
I didn't see that. 35 angles 30, and then just like that. Find the length of time for which the particle is 15 meters or above O. Okay, so horizontally we have 35 cos 30, and vertically we have 35 sine 30, which should be a number
17.5?
I don't know yet. 35 sine 30. Oh god, no, Jesus.
In radians?
17.5. Now I put 335 sine. 17.5. Okay, so S equals, if we do it horizontally, S equals 15. Oh, greater than 15.
It's not 15 across, it's not 15 horizontal.
It's 15 across.
It says it is 15 above.
Yeah.
So you would be resolving, it's 15 if you're resolving vertically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're doing, aren't we?
You said horizontally. Okay.
Okay, resolving vertically, S equals 15, U equals 17.5, V equals... Do we know?
Nope.
Okay. A equals minus 9.8, and T is what we're trying to find. So we don't have V, so we do S, which is 15, equals UT, which is 17.5T, minus 4.9T squared. So, oh wait, are we doing positive 15? Because sometimes it goes all weird when I do this. Just carry on and see what happens. 4.9T squared minus 17.5T plus 15. Can you check the answer whilst I do this? So it looks like I'm going in the right direction, because I don't think this is right. Judging from experience. I got 2.14 and 1.42. Find the length of time. So is it just that minus that?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. Is 0.71.
Is that 5/7?
Yeah. Why do they do that?
And what was they just did it
5
as a
over 7.
fraction, and 15 over 7. And 15 over 7, and so...
Why would they do that? That's so weird, isn't it?
Time equals 5 over 7 seconds. Fine.
Banging.
Done, done, done. Okay, these are the ones that give us trouble. Oh no, this is much worse.
Ball is struck by a racket at a point A, which is 2 meters above horizontal ground. At least they gave us a diagram. The ball has velocity 5I plus 8j, where I and j are unit vectors. After being struck, the ball travels freely under gravity until it strikes the ground at the point B, as shown in the diagram above. Find the greatest height above the ground reached by the ball. Okay. The speed of the ball as it reaches B. So that's like the final velocity. And the angle of the velocity makes with the ground as the... Wait, what? The angle the velocity of the ball makes as the ball reaches B. Is that just the elevation thing?
Yeah. Angle.
So the greatest height. Okay, so 5I plus 8j. Damn. Looks hard. Oh, okay. I don't know where to start. You're the tutor. You can start.
What if I drew a line there?
That means nothing to me. Apart from that, I know that's like what, 5?
So it's 5. And so this
Do you work out 8? Do you work out the magnitude?
Why not?
When in doubt, work out the magnitude. Square root of 89.
What could you do next?
B cos root 89. No, root 89 cos theta. Oh, that's not going to help me if that is.
What is theta?
Cos minus 1 of root 89. No. I don't
know. We usually use tan.
Yeah, we do. Tan theta equals eight over 5.
Yep.
So tan minus 1 is 58.
Okay.
But last time we did that, it just made us do the cos theta and the sin theta in terms of fractions. So maybe we should do that.
Oh, okay.
So cos theta would be so 5. Oh, we don't have 5 over root 89.
Yeah.
It's not very nice, but okay.
Greatest height.
AA. So root 89. Now let's keep it in terms of that. So 5i plus 8j. So like in the little long brackets, 5 over 8.
Alright.
Sine.
Yep.
58.
And what is that? That is u.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Greatest height. V is 0.
Yeah.
A is minus 9.8, and T we do not know, and S I'm trying to find out.
Okay, so what's your equation?
V squared equals U squared plus 2AS.
Okay.
So I don't want to do this whole thing and then it ends up being wrong because that'd just be really heartbreaking.
Before, weren't we using UT?
We haven't got T. Oh yeah. Duh. Wait, no, we haven't got T.
You know, UT plus a half AT squared. Okay, let's keep doing what we're doing then. So hang on. S. We want the greatest height. We start 2 up. So would we do that and just add on 2?
Yeah.
Right. I'll trust you.
So root 89 sine 58 equals. Oh, that equals 8.
You said it was v squared equals.
Yeah, which is so 0 equals that root 89 sine 58 squared and then minus 2AS. So minus 19.6S. So that equals 19.6S. So that divided by 19.6 gives us 3.2656 plus 2, 5.3. I don't know, check that. Oh god. It's going to be some like weird thing, isn't it? Why are there so many weird parts to it? Yeah!
So 5.3 roughly. Okay.
The speed of the ball as it reaches B. As B. What do we just work out? 5.3 is the maximum height. The speed. That's distance over time. So 5. We don't know what T is, do we?
We don't know T, and it would. We want the speed of the ball as it reaches B. So you could call that V.
Yeah.
That's U. Would that work?
I don't know.
What else do we know about this thing? If we were resolving vertically, then we would know A.
Use root 89 cos 58.
So we need one more thing. We don't know T, and we don't know. Do we know S, the total thing?
No, you need T to work that out.
Alright, so I think we need to find T then.
T, what equation do you use? Oh, it's just the root 89 sine 58 T minus 4.9 T squared equals 2.
Solve it.
So, what did I just say?
Would that not be?
4.9.
Would that not be minus 2? Because we are
Going down. Yeah, 100% right.
And so 0 equals that with a plus 2, I think. When you move it over. Okay, go on. Do what you're doing.
Okay, so if it's minus 2, so minus 2 equals... Oh, you're going right to the 0 part. Minus 2 equals root 89 sine 58t.
58t, yep.
Minus 4.9t squared. So if you put the 4.9 on the other side, you get 4.9t squared minus root 89. Oh, root 89 sine. Do we know what sine was? What was it? 58?
Yep.
So we get 4.9 minus 8 minus 2, which gives us 1.853.
For t,
and,
is it?
Yeah, and minus 0.22. But that you can't get a minus time, so
irrelevant. What? Yeah, go on. What is it? T is
1.853.
3. So I think the minus one is when it would be on this side, which we don't. Yeah, don't need to worry about that. So we have the speed of the ball as it reaches B.
So S equal. Why do we work out T? What we were going to do?
We're trying to find V.
So speed. Okay. V. You have to. Are we doing like horizontally? Horizontally.
Vertically.
Damn.
Because that way we have A.
Okay, so S equals.
Do it horizontally then.
I don't know how to do it horizontally. I was asking.
I think that we don't have S though, do we? The total S?
No, we don't have S.
Yeah.
I don't have the distance. V equals U plus AT, where U is root 89 sine 58.
Mm-hmm.
U, I thought U was that. Is that U, not that? Or is that V?
That's what I wrote. V equals U plus AT.
Oh, it makes it look like V equals. Okay. Plus, okay, so minus 9.8 times 5 point. I don't know, we just 1.853.
Yeah.
Which is root 89 sine. Oh, no. Sine 58 minus 9.8 times 1.85. Sticky one, I just got minus 10.1. Minus 10.2.
Nothing wrong with that. That strikes me as the correct answer because it's going down.
Yeah, but it's not the right answer though, is it?
11. Where did we go wrong?
128.2. No, yeah,
U is 8?
Yeah, that's what it means. That's what root 89 sine 58 is.
Oh, okay. So that's what we did.
Oh, we didn't do 2 times. We didn't do v squared equals u squared. Did we? Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Well, what did...
Oh, I didn't square it. I don't... Sorry. That was my fault.
Oh, they did it so much easier. They did so much easier. They did S as minus 2. They resolved vertically and said S is minus 2.
They're clever.
That's so much easier then. So if you resolve vertically, S is minus 2, and you just use the same values. I think that because we didn't we were rounding our stuff early.
Did we?
So, like 1.853?
That's the actual full thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what it gives me anyway.
U is 8, A is that, S is -2. We used the
They
right.
didn't even use time.
They didn't use time. How did we find time?
Just a whole-winded version of it.
Who knows? Okay, should have used S. And then last thing was the angle given is tan opposite over adjacent.
103.205. Ow.
They did that. Did they? This is the angle of velocity. Is 64 degrees, so that's tan opposite and over 5. So what was 5?
That right there. Up. Up. That.
This one, is it?
Yeah. And where is it connecting to?
And that's connecting to the square root of 128.2. Was that a previous answer?
No, it's 103.2. 103.2 was the previous answer. That's V.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. So anyway, that is projectiles. Let me just see. And then I just threw in a bunch of exam questions. You have projectile formulae, which is just there's no numbers. It's just pure letters, and you do the exact same stuff, but just with letters.
Disgusting. I hope I never get that.
How was that for you, Saba?
It was alright until the end.
Yep. Projectiles, why?
Sometimes it's actually alright and sometimes it's disgusting.
So next time, do you want to do the stats stuff you mentioned?
Yeah. So anything with you can choose. Nothing like too easy.
What ones did we not do? Okay, stats so difficult.
Did you want to do AS or A2? Because I don't mind. Actually, can we do AS because I haven't got the... No, can we do A2 because I haven't got the A2 book.
Okay.
Whereas I've got the AS book.
Why don't you have the A2 book?
Because I haven't had time to steal it from college.
See if you can get a digital version.
How can you get that?
Oh, maybe you can't. I stole my digital version. You don't even want to know how.
I'm gonna have to buy it. Oh, I might actually too far. I think I'm just gonna steal it. To be honest, I bought my AS one, so that's what counts.
Let's use the word borrow.
I bought my AS one though. Oh, borrow. Yeah, because I'm gonna give it back, obviously.
Any questions for me in general?
No.
All right. Well then, Saba, you did great. I look forward to talking again next week.
Bye.
Have a good
4
week.
o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.